Good day, everyone. Good day, Mr. Jeffrey Raguro, our Professor in Management Information System. By the way, I am Rosel P. Salditos from HMS 1D. And this is all about activity number 20. The first is what are the different types of decisions and how does the decision-making process work? List and describe the different levels of decision-making and decision-making constituencies in organizations. Explain how their decision-making differ. Yan. Ano-ano nga ba yun mga different levels of decision-making ng isang organization o ng isang firm? Explain ko yan dito. Yan. Yung summary. Yan. Senior management. So, tatlo yung levels ng organizations. So, senior management, middle management, operational management. So, papaliwanag natin. In senior management, unstructured, they often require access to external data points, industry views, high-level summaries of the firm performance, requires use of own best judgment, ability to pull other managers for their opinions. So, ito yung mga matataas na kasi may access sila sa mga data or points ng isang industry or ng kanilang firm. Middle management is semi-structured, mostly structured decision scenarios but could include unstructured components. They may need reports from the enterprise system that are part of the structured components. May also need to interview employees and gather unstructured information from external sources. Operational management, which is structured, they would need access to reports of workflows that are already set up for the decision making. They rarely need access to unstructured data. So, yun yung mga decision making sa isang organization. Next question, distinguish between unstructured, semi-structured, and structured decisions. So, ano nga ba yung pinagkakaiba ng unstructured, semi-structured, and structured decision? Unstructured decision maker most provide judgment, evaluation, and insight to solve the problem. Decision is novel, important, non-routine, and no well understood or agreed on procedure for tackling the problem. Structured, repetitive, routine, it involved a definite procedure for handling them so they don't have to be treated each time as if they were new. Semi-structured is only part of the problem as a clear-cut answer provided by an accepted procedure. For the next is list and describe the stages in decision making. So, di-describe natin kung ano-ano yung mga stages ng decision making. 1. Intelligence, design, choice, and implementation. Intelligence, discovering, identifying, understanding the problems occurring in the organizations, why the problem exists, where, and what effects it's having. So, kailangan pag sa intelligence, malaman mo kung ano yung problema, bakit naging problema. Kailangan ma-discover mo yun or maintindihan mo yung isang problema sa isang organizations. Design involves identifying and exploring various solutions to the problem. So, kailangan malaman mo rin kung paano masolusyonan yung problema ng firm. Choice consists of choosing among solution alternative. Kailangan malaman yung mga alternative na solutions na makakatulong sa firm or sa isang organizations. Implementation involves making the chosen alternative works and continuing to monitor how well the solution is working. So, kailangan ma-implement kung ano yung magiging solution sa isang problema with regards sa organizations or sa isang firm. Compare the descriptions of managerial behavior in the classical and behavioral models. Classical model, describe what managers do. 5 classical function is planning, organizing, coordinating, deciding, and controlling. Does not address exactly what managers do when they perform these functions. Behavioral models, the actual behavior of manager is less systematic, more informal, less reflective, more reactive, and less well-organized than the classical model insinuates. Balik natin doon. Yan. Ito yung attributes naman ng 5 attributes. Perform a great deal of work at an unrelating pace. Managerial activities are fragmented with most lasting for less than 9 minutes and only 10% of them lasting more than an hour. Prepare current, specific, and add as information and not printed. Prepare oral forms of communications because it provides greater flexibility, less effort, and brings a faster response. Give high priority to maintaining a diverse and complex web of contacts that adds as informal information system. Helps them execute their personal, short, and longer-term agendas. Next is identify the specific managerial rules that can be supported by information system. So, ano na nga ba yung mga managerial rules? Managerial rules is interpersonal rule, informational rule, decisional rule. Sa interpersonal, nandito yung figurehead, leader, liaison. Ito yung support system niya is telepresence systems, social network, Twitter, smartphone, and social network. Informational rule is nerve center, disseminator, spokesperson. Management information, executive support system, testing, email, social network, webinars, and telepresence. Decisional rule is entrepreneur, disturbance handler, resource allocator, negotiator. These all business intelligence decision and support system. There are 10 managerial as identified by Mintzberg which fall into 3 categories. So, ito yung categories ng 10 managerial rules. Yung mga sinabi ko. Sa interpersonal, act as a figurehead for the org when they represent their companies to the outside world and perform symbolic duties. They act as leader to motivate, counsel, and support subordinates. These include figurehead, leader, and liaison. Informational act as a nerve centers of the organization by receiving the most concrete, up-to-date informations and redistributing that information. This include nerve center, disseminator, and spokesperson. Decisional rule, manager makes decisions. So, sila yung gumagawa ng mga decisions. Act as entrepreneurs by initiative new kinds of activities, handle disturbances, allocate resources to staff members that need them, negotiate complex. These include entrepreneur, disturbance, handler, resource, allocator, and negotiator. Describe high-velocity automated decision-making and its benefits and risks. Humans eliminated, example, trading programs and electronic stock exchanges. So, ano nga yung pros and cons nun? Pros is faster decision making, no emotions. Cons is need people to account for things machines can't. Made possible through computer algorithm precisely. For example, high-speed computer trading programs trades executive in 30 milliseconds, responsible for flash crash of 2010, required safeguards to ensure proper operations and regulations. And that's all for activity number 12. Sa activity number 20, pinakita dito yung mga iba-ibang nakakatulong para sa paggawa ng decision makings sa organizations or sa firms. Saka, in-explain yung about sa managerial rules. And that's all. Thank you.